This is a pretty complicated subject, but I'm going to try to simplify it into a few things. First and foremost, test anxiety does occur when you don't really know the information. You understand it, but you don't know it. And here's the difference. I know how to shoot a free throw in basketball. I suck at shooting a free throw in basketball. I know how to hold my hands. I know how to do my little thing before I throw it. I know how to flick my wrist. I still suck at it. And that's the difference between understanding how to do it and knowing it. And if your child is studying only to the point where they understand something, then when they get into the test and that first question comes up and they don't know the answer, it's not solid, that starts to create this snowball effect of I don't remember, there I go, I don't remember, and they start to get the anxiety again. Second key reason that anxiety can happen is it could be a learned response. Who knows where from? I was just talking to a parent the other day that their child used to go to school and they used to get swatted by the ruler if they didn't have the correct answer. And that source is still there, even though she's not being swatted by a ruler anymore. She's 20 years old, but that anxiety about I have to be perfect, I have to have the right answer, or I'm going to be harmed, can cause an anxiety that you need to work through. And there is CBT, which is fabulous for this, to help a child work through that anxiety and that mindset, that recording that's going on in their head as they're taking the test. And then the third area of anxiety can come from those children who have slow processing speed, because what happens is they get through half the test and they say 5 more minutes and they realize they only have half the test done. Well, I would have anxiety because now I have to do half the test in 5 minutes. So if your child has a slower processing speed, that can lead to anxiety just in that they have to try to get through more information than their mind can actually process in the time allotted. So those are 3 ways that you might see test anxiety. One is that they think they know it, but they only just understand it. 2, there might be something that's a learned response that we need to undo. And 3, their processing speed may not just be fast enough to get through the material in the time they've got.